First off, I'm going to start off by saying all honors and glory goes and belongs to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hawakak Radash. Double honors to the elders and apostles over at GMS. All right? From where I was awoken to the truth. All right? So, just diving right back on in, head first, on today's woman, okay? Topic of these women. Not beyond the standards of our culture, okay? But what she has ultimately submitted herself to, okay? Which is confusion, okay? And that's dealing with these other nations. The Edomite woman herself here in Babylon the Great, okay? Eve has somehow, some way forgot her role, her part, her position, and she's totally beside herself, okay? And being led also by another nation's man. And it just happened to be the nation of the wicked's man, okay? That's who she's being led by to this current day, by whoredoms and this man selling himself off with his philosophies, his mores, his byways, his ways of life, and Eve, being the weaker vessel, have swallowed it up, chewed it up, wiped her mouth as if she has done nothing. This is 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Okay? And that's more or less spiritual. So she's dead from the neck up. Okay? Let alone, even if she wasn't dead from the neck up, she would still have to fall in order through a man. Okay? She would still have to fall in order through a man. Okay? And the man knows he has to fall in order with Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yahweh Shai was sent from Yahweh. And all of the ordinances, okay? Ordinances, oracles, covenants, all right, was handed to him. This is 1 Corinthians 11 from the top. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach. And we know this is Paul's writings and him speaking through the Spirit to the church, which is the congregation, a body of people. Okay, remember, a people before a place. See, during the travels of the men of the Lord, these were gatherings, okay, of spirits and souls. Okay, we got to understand. There has to be a good understanding, beginning with myself, and I speak as a man, of the understanding of what the scriptures is entailing. Who's speaking, and like the elders, like I've learned from my teachers, knowing who the characters are. Okay, knowing their names and knowing who the characters are. All right, in this gospel, the ministry that is. I'm just a student, okay? I can't call myself nothing outside of what I am, and a babe at that. First Corinthians 11:2. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you. But I would have you know that the head of every man is anointed, and the head of every woman is a man, and the head of Hamashiach Yahawashi is Yahweh. Okay? Which is the Heavenly Father. He is. And everything given to who? Yahawashi. He delivers his son. In the name of his son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi. 4. And that's really the point. So there's the order, Eve. And when I say Eve, that's just because she's the woman of the head tribe of Israel. It doesn't exclude any of the other tribes, any of the other tribes within the nation of Yasharallah, that is. Okay, we know we have the unnumerable multitudes that are spread it about, but that doesn't that's amongst the other nations throughout all 4 corners of the earth. But that doesn't exempt them as well. They can look like a damn Moabite. They can look like an East Indian. They can look like a damn Edomite. Okay, they can look like a Russian. They could be. Hey, look, this is fully spiritual. Point being is that if you're living in the ways of the westernized mindset, then you're under the spell of another nation. That's the message. That's the message that I'm trying to convey. Okay, after this world, this setting, and we know who's the ruler of this world. Okay, those of us that are awoken but contrite. Okay, and sometimes you gonna feel like, and I speak for myself, it's gonna be a feeling like the spirit ain't with you sometime, and that's just further to test your strength. Okay, during this refining process, that's just to test your strength, to see where you at, to see if you can actually grow and strengthen. In other words, be cured. Metals are cured when the heat goes down. That's just like having a new motor in a car. Okay, the break-in process, where if it's an aluminum block, you don't want to just put your foot to the metal, pedal to the metal, they call it. You'll blow the damn block. You don't want to go take it to a car wash and call yourself popping the hood and putting the pressure washer on it. You'll crack the block. Okay? So there's a forging process, in other words, a refining process, a fine-tuning process. But what comes along with that? That's patience. It's called patience. Okay? And that's really for the man to understand that you got to come from underneath these women. because the woman she fouled out. She fouled out a long time ago. Fouled out a long time ago, and she's out of order. And if you continue to put her before you, it's only for your destruction, because you're out of order by letting I don't know how to put it. By letting how should I say this? By letting the opposite course of nature rule you and govern over you, which that's what's promoted here. And now you how to see the layout, you how to see what's going on here in Babylon the Great. What's happening? A woman's getting ready to govern over an entire nation of people. A mood swingy person that has has cycles upon cycles, and that's clearly made to assist the man, is getting ready to govern over. Look, man, look, let me stop. Let me just go on ahead and let's see here. Let's see, where am I going? Let's see. No, I'm gonna stay here. This is crazy. It's this thing. These things are crazy, because the man is playing the role of the woman, and the woman is playing the role of the man. And we know Eve. She's a pit bull, so she has the. And I don't give a damn if you don't like what I'm saying. Damn it, I'm gonna say it, and it's not brought up enough. Okay. In fact, certain times it's not brought up at all, and this is just the truth of the matter. Okay. The nigga woman got a fucking man spirit on her. Okay? And she protects her lover, let alone with the 2/3 ass wicked ass Israel niggas. Okay? She protects her lover. And he protects his boyfriend. Okay? And that's how this shit is mixed up. That's exactly how things are being done. Okay? And we know how we gotta treat the so-called self-proclaimed white man, okay? But Eve, she carries that masculinity role. Why? She always wanted your position, Jake. Always. But what do? Okay? You put your small head before your big head. Yeah, get mad. That must mean I'm telling the truth. That must mean that I'm telling the truth for what it is. Get mad. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. Now, if you know anything about the book of Tobit, dealing with Tobias, you'll know what he had said to his mate. Okay? Regal's daughter. You don't know what he said to his mate. Okay? And what the angel was sent to do. See, our customs have been buried, downtrodden. Layers upon layers have been put upon it. See, all the customs, lightweight, all the customs that these other people try to practice is really our customs. But got your ass in a dumbed down ass way as if it didn't belong to you in the first place. Your record books, which is the Bible, the Biblios, the volumes, okay? And much more that we don't know nothing about. Did not Esdras write more than 200 plus books in X amount of days fasting. Okay? Let's get a grip on what's happening here. So, what happened on the breeding farms is just happening in modern time now. What happened on the Esau Edom, the so-called white man's breeding farms, okay, slave breeding farms, pitch the light one against the dark one, the old against the young, okay? Make this stud with that, and you'll get this and that, okay? So it's all televised and weaponized through what? Music, movies, entertainment, the fulfillment of laughter, the belly, comfortability. And overall, a sense of false security. When there's no walls surrounding this place that can protect you from what is getting ready to happen. Okay? You seek a woman. What's the first? How do you meet her? Most of you niggas. Okay? You 2/3. How do you meet her? From the rear. From the bottom. And then she got you. She got you. I mean, we all love the shape of a woman. But what is a woman supposed to do? Adore herself. Does she do that now? No. Does she wear modest apparel? No. I mean, the writing's the writing's in the pudding. Okay? Does she wear a modest apparel? No. She's been pedalized, propped up. Okay? As if she's the thing of the earth. Which really, she's just a walking incubator to keep a certain way of life thriving. Okay? All right? Which it's almost over with. Because once it all happens within the twinkle of an eye, okay, these bodies, hey, it ain't gonna be the way that it's described anymore. Okay? So we gotta put off the mortal to put on the immortal. Okay, and that eventually will happen. It'll eventually happen. If you have faith in it, it's gonna happen. Oh yes, it's gonna take place. You can't be scared to look, man. We ain't in time to be scared of anything. If you know anything about death, and if death has not visited you, and if you don't know nothing about death, then if you scared, then you in the wrong facility. You in the wrong vicinity. Okay, if you scared. Okay, and I kind of figured this out, is that there's a lot of men that proclaim that they in the truth and know good and damn well they don't want to see this place go. They can't fathom seeing the fact that this place is going to be destroyed, and that the very ones that might be right next to them might have their goddamn life took right before them. They can't fathom them wives dying. They can't fathom any of this shit leaving. I know it. Okay, I know it. It's a lot of you that talk the talk, but you damn it, you far away. You talk it, but you far away. So yeah, you meet the woman from the rear. You go to the mall. You go to these spots. You get your little drink. Your amalgamation or amalgamated or whatever they call it. You get your little shit going. Okay, your adrenaline rush going. Your dopamines or whatever, and you get the shit going. Okay, you dress to feel good. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with feeling good and dressing to feeling good, but there's limits to it. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with courting a woman, because hey, that's part of manhood, courting a woman. Okay, our forefather courted one of the most beautiful women, but it was done in the fashion that it was supposed to be done in. Okay, now the way things, and I'm guilty of it, the way meeting women nowadays, before I came into the truth, but the way of meeting women nowadays is not courting. It's going completely off lower level interests. Lower level interests. What you have, yeah, don't sit at the table, okay? Or yeah, the man don't have no demands. It's just the thrill, the moment, that fix. And then it's like, and then now it ain't even like, oh, I messed up or not. Man, look. This society is operating on the level of one step below the animal kingdom. I mean, the Lord set that up, so they can't go off. Okay, they come back in their cycles, they do their thing. You know, I've been having a lot of instances with just nature itself, and certain things. I can't even. You know, it'd be funny. I chuckle about it, but you know, that's been happening to me last few days. It's just it's beautiful. You know, but it's like one of the brothers has said, you know, if you're able to, and I'm not able, I'm broke as hell. But if you're able to own a cat, a dog, you know, a couple birds, you know, or pets, you know, that's a good thing. You know, lively. That's live. Having lively around you. You know, our forefather had livelihood around him. Okay, he took care of the stock. Okay, and a lot of our people did. Okay. Abel, yeah, he took care of the stock, and that was a prize unto. That was a honor. That was a favorable thing unto the Lord Yahweh. Okay. And when Abel had did what he did, why do you think that it was so favorable? Well, it's because the Lord took favor in that. So when that blood went to the earth, what? He heard that cry. Okay. Remember, we dealing with living waters here. Okay, living waters. And where's the water? Where's the water possessed at? More than likely, within the blood. The blood possesses the water, and that's life. Our law tells us about that. Okay. But you know, I'm veering off track a little bit, you know. But this is a 101. You how to know these things. But dealing with the woman, I mean, you know, hey, there's times there's a certain way to deal with a woman. You know, there's a certain way to deal with a woman. You know, you got to accept yourself as a prize. Now, did I skip over anything? Hopefully I did not, because I'm too busy looking over my shoulder and watching myself. But pertaining to Abel, okay, did not the Lord hear his cries from the earth? Again, we dealing with life here. And yeah, I'm unorthodox. I don't talk a certain way, the way that somebody might want me to talk. And I think I'm in the best position by being said, however fucking society deems men of the Lord. Okay? Those that walk in this face, because we got so many goddamn